some villages who don't have water supply or don't have any kind of shops. The life there is very hard. Maybe it's because they're very poor and they struggle with the land. They grow, they plant something, and they live from the land, from what they get. It's not very often that you see that poor villages, but there are some. But this is not the poorest part of Bulgaria.
Браснарски нощчета ли ще ми дадеш този път?
Аз браснарските нощчета ще ги ям за десерт.
По колко?
По 5.
Да ми ядеш кура смет.
How this story comes into your head?
Obviously, the story of the kids is based on some of my personal experience in life. But when we go through life during growing up, you meet, you fall in love, you fall out of love. So some of the scenes are parts of them are inspired by my childhood. The very, very first idea was that I grew up in a little village with my grandparents, and then I moved to the city with my parents. I lived without my parents for the first 7 years of my life, and I grew up with my grandparents. And my grandmother, she had never left the village. And she used to say to me, hey, you're a filmmaker, maybe you should start telling the stories from our village so the world knows that we exist, because no one knows about us. So this was kind of a provocation for me.
Ела така. Моята е направил нещо. Какво направи?
Той да каже какво ми каза.
Какво й каза?
Няма да кажа.
Какво ти каза?
Няма да кажа.
Какво й каза?
Ако кажеш, ще те убия.
Ти ли бе, кого ще убия?
Хайде сега!
Sometimes this happens in life. You really have a desire for love, for a glass of water, for a glass of wine, for something, for a friend, for a present, for shoes, and you don't even realize how greedy you become to satisfy your desires. But we're all human beings, and what can you do? It is tragic, but how do you often we people get shaken and kind of stop and go, oh, okay, what's going on? How often does it happen? Not very often. When you really fall in love or when someone dies. This is what shakens us, yeah? And make us stop and look and see and understand. And we knew that death should be the end of the film because all of the characters, they're so busy with their thirst for love, to be loved or to belong or to own. Like us, we also do this in life. Yeah, this is why the end is so tragic. I think it's a very important thing. Them being here, now us being here, and the other Bulgarian film, and hopefully next year will be another Bulgarian, maybe 2 or 3. So we can be recognized by the world somehow.